All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're going to pick up where we left off in my grind of March to October with the San Francisco Giants. So if you guys missed yesterday's stream, we did get to the postseason, and of course we got to the postseason, but we got in as division winners, which was important because that enabled us to get a first round bye, and we ended up going up against the Los Angeles Dodgers, and we were able to beat them 3-1. They did take a game uh, at at Oracle Park. They did take a game against us there, but we were able to take two at Dodger Stadium to advance to the NLCS. Sorry, that's my lunch coming back up. And now we are in the NLCS against the St. Louis Cardinals. And if you recall from the last stream, the St. Louis Cardinals was actually the final team that the Giants went up against in the 2024 regular season. And just to tell you how that went, we swept them. So we definitely have some momentum. We have some momentum heading into the NLCS, but we are not going to underestimate the St. Louis Cardinals. They are a very good team. They just came off of a sweep against the Arizona Diamondbacks. So this by no means is going to be easy, but to say that I'm confident that we can beat the Cardinals would be an understatement. I believe it's going to happen, and I believe the Giants are going to get to their first World Series since 2014. And in this game mode, that obviously in real life that didn't happen, but but in this game mode, it's whatever you make of it. So, first game up, game one. We're at the bottom of the seventh, and we have a runner on. The score is tied at 0, but we do have one out. So hopefully we can drive that runner in, take game one, and then game two. And then it's just a matter of taking two more games after that. So let's go ahead and enter. We're going up against Sonny Gray here. So both he and I'm assuming it's Logan Webb. Although it should be Blake Snell who should be starting. And speaking of Snell, just a quick reminder that Snell did win the Cy Young, not only won the Cy Young Award, okay, he also won the MVP, which I'm kind of surprised about considering I didn't even think that he should have won the MVP. I mean, Ohtani had nearly 300 strikeouts. In my eyes, that's good candidacy there for the Cy Young Award. So I'm surprised that he won the Cy Young, let alone won the MVP award. But, I mean, that's the way it goes in this game mode sometimes. You never know. What's up, Peach? How are ya? So they didn't want to go up against Willie Adames, who was a guy that we traded for before the deadline. No! Oh, crap. Well, I'd be doing a lot better if we didn't blow that bases loaded opportunity there. I should have done a good... I was like, wait a minute, why are they all going if it's not 2 outs? And then I realized it was 2 outs. But other than that, I'm doing all right. I'm actually feeling really good. You know, I've been having trouble getting to work, on the weekends because of all the people going to see the Rockefeller tree and everything. And I mean, it was going bad for me, but I finally took the train in yesterday, and you know what? I got in on time, albeit very close. I only had 5 minutes to spare, but still, like, I was able to make it on time, and you know, now I feel good. I mean, I'm going to take an earlier train now on the weekends so that I don't F up my schedule or anything. But it feels good now knowing that I know a way to get, or I know a way to be able to get to and from work without the hassle of driving into the city. Plus, it helps out when it comes to the congestion pricing that's going to come out next year. Actually, in a couple of weeks. Uh-oh. Blanco may not have gotten a good start. Even at a 94-mile-per-hour fastball. But I couldn't take the risk that it was going to be... I didn't want to get into a double play. You know? Just didn't want to do that. Hung that 12-6 curve, but I got underneath it.
Nope, ball one. That's ball two.
Yep, I totally agree. And it's especially rough in New York City because all the tourists, they all want to go to one place, the Rockefeller Christmas tree. Don't get me wrong, like, I'll take my picture with it, but I'm not going to create such a hassle over it. But maybe that's because I know that since I work on the overnight shifts, I could easily just go in the morning as soon as I get off of work. Like, I could just go to Rockefeller Christmas tree because it lights up from like 5 a.m. to midnight. Or 4 a.m. to midnight, one of those hours. And I could just get my picture without having to worry about stupid tourists trying to block my picture. I'd be like, I want to get a picture. I don't get why some people make it a yearly tradition to go see the Rockefeller Center tree. I really don't understand. I get that it's Christmas, it's the holidays. But still. Oh, I should probably get someone up in. Actually, let's sit down Tristan Beck and we'll warm up Taylor Rogers. I don't get it. And everyone's like, oh, it's tradition. It's tradition.
One ball.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that are tradition. Doesn't mean you have to do them every freaking year.
Two balls.
Well, actually, that's the definition of tradition. I mean, in my eyes, I think you can go see the Rockefeller Christmas tree like once, and I think you'll be satisfied. Like, I don't think you need to make a habit of going to see the Christmas tree every freaking year. Right? obviously New York City would have you believe otherwise because all they want from you is your money. They want you to spend on all the gifts and everything. Well, not gifts, but all the souvenirs, all the restaurants. It's overpriced. It really is. No, we're close to that as well. In fact, we're only one street down from Times Square. We're right on 6th Ave. But let me tell you that there is one thing worse than the hassle of getting through the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree tourists, and that's the people that sit in Times Square for the ball drop. That's worse. Because I did that last year. Well, no. I didn't do it last year. What I mean is that I had to work on New Year's Eve, and I realized that if I tried to go back home, like, I was not getting back into the city. I wasn't even going to get onto 6th Ave. So I resolved to stay with a friend in New York City. Like, he was out of town anyway. So he said I could use his apartment. And he lives on the western side of New York City. I don't really remember where. I just know that he said he lived there. And so I just stayed there and then took the subway or as far past Times Square as I could to get into work. But my God, is it such a freaking hassle. I mean, people are lining up like days before, well, no, not days, but at least a day before the ball drops. It's like, I would never do that in a million years. I would not. Maybe like once, if I were to have like a lady or a woman that wow, the things just got bad real fast. Oh man, 3-0. Jeez Louise. Anyway, I'm sorry. Like I was saying, if I settle down with a woman or whatever, you know, I wouldn't bash. I would consider doing the ball, going to see the ball drop. If she just wanted to do that, but I would make it on the condition that we never ever do it again. Okay? I'd be like, we're doing it once and that's it. We're not doing it again. What up, cheater? How are ya? Oh, man. I hate how this just turned out. I could still come back, but offensive production is...
Ball one.
Yes, I said hello to you, cheater. I said hello. You even responded to me.
One.
On top of that one, did I see the school in Madison? What school in Madison? Was there another shooting? And right before the fucking holidays, too. Like, seriously, come on. I've seen way too many of this in my lifetime.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way too many. I just, like, it's gotten to the point where it's like, oh, another shooting? Great. Seriously, it makes it even worse that it's right before Hanukkah and Christmas. That just makes it even worse.
That's a ball.
Oh, I'm sure there's at least 2 families that are going to spend the holidays grieving, and 6 others who are going to spend it in the hospital. Not to mention all the other kids that were in that school. Now they're traumatized. Like, look, I don't want to normalize this. I don't want to say that, I don't want to say, like, you know, or I don't want people to think that this is okay, because this is not. But it's one thing to do a shoot. It's another thing to do it right before the holidays. I mean, that is a very specific type of evil. Because it's like, how could you take away people from... How could you take lives or break up families before the holidays? How? I could never do that. I would never do it. I mean, you have to be a very special evil to do that. And for that, I hope you rot in hell. For a lifetime. Like, don't even be reincarnated to the worst place on earth. No. Go to hell and stay there. Coward. Coward.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Can't face it. So rather than face the people, face the anger that these families, the emotions that these families are feeling after losing a loved one so close to the holiday, or having to spend the holidays in the hospital because this guy or this person decided to shoot their kid. Rather than face that, they rather coward. Absolute coward. Sorry, I'm just looking at a video my sister sent of my niece. He's so cute. Even still. it's like,
No ball. One strike.
I mean, I seriously don't know what else to do about this. You know, some people blame the guns, some people blame video games, some people blame bullying, some people blame mental illness. Like, how and then some people are saying that there's not enough security or there's not enough security at schools. Well, you know, Trump did that after the Parkland shooting, the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. He said that. It was an actual quote. He suggested that video games are to blame for all these shootings. But politicians have long tried to do that. Why? I have no idea. But I mean, this goes beyond school shootings. Hysteria around the video games has been long, ever since video games have been introduced. Well, true, but also, like, what is the parent supposed to do when the kid throws a temper tantrum right in the middle of the store? Like, you're not going to be able to ignore that. And it creates a scene with everyone looking at you. Whoa, cheater. He was just making an observation. And I actually kind of agree with him. Like, you know, the very first video game that I bought that was rated M, I didn't get to buy until I was 17. Now, don't get me wrong, I played a computer game, GTA 2, when I was younger. I played that when I was younger, but I mean, I didn't play it religiously. And I like to think I turned out okay. I mean, I haven't caused any shootings or anything. But yeah, you have kids that, or you have parents that buy these kids, you know, something, an M-rated game like Call of Duty or I'm sorry, not Call of Duty or GTA or all these other games that are well beyond the kids' mental or beyond what the game is meant for. And, you know, if they don't do it, or if the parents don't buy it for them, the kids throw a temper tantrum. And then what do you do? You know? Personally, I think the solution to that is video record them. We have video recording on our phones now. Video record them, and then say to them that if they ever embarrass them in public like that again, they're going to post that video to social media. But I don't think that would really solve the problem in terms of, you know, all these shootings. What up, Dodger? Because that would just add on with bullying. And bullying is part of the problem in school that leads to these school shootings. I don't know how much it plays into it, but I know it's a part of it. I'm doing all right. We're just talking about the school shooting that occurred in Madison. And I'm just going on one of my tirades right now. just terrible. It's absolutely terrible. A perfect to the deepest part of the ballpark. Well, no, actually, I think the deepest part is Triple's Alley in right center field. But still. All right, I'm gonna take out Blake Snell. He's done his job. Yes, cheater.
Ball, no. 1-0.
Well, I don't really believe in aliens. You know, I really don't believe that's going to happen. But hypothetically speaking, I don't know, that once they grab me, I don't think there's anything I could do about it. Like, I could try to get away, but I don't think it's going to end up well for me. Just hypothetically speaking, but again, I don't believe that would ever happen. Yes, but if you heard about what happened in Boston, somebody or two people were arrested for flying drones very close to the Boston airport, Logan International Airport. So, and a third suspect is on the run. So you could argue that these could be drones that people themselves are flying. I mean, the government has said that these are man-operated drones. These drones are being flown by somebody. Which police chief? I mean, there's got to be over 100 cities and towns in New Jersey, so need you to be a little. Okay, well, you were talking about drones. How was I supposed to know that you went back to Madison, or you were going back to school shooting? You asked me about the drones, so I thought that's what we were still discussing.
One ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I did figure that. Yeah, teenage student. Yep. I mean, unfortunately, they're not going to be able unless there's a manifesto. Not really going to be not really going to be able to understand why. Not until there's more information on it.
Now batting, Left fielder.
So two more students could possibly die. So this death toll could easily go up to 8. Or not 8, 4. Sorry, my math is off. Like I said, I've seen too many of these school shootings. I've seen too many of them. Of course it's sad. A teacher and a student just lost their lives. 2 more could be on the verge of death. And you have 4 others that are going to probably spend their holidays in the hospital. Of course this is sad. Unfortunately, it's awful.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Of course. When is it ever anything but? I much imagine my co-workers are cutting this press conference right now.
That's an out.
And you know what's funny is that these last couple of weeks, there shouldn't even be any news at all. Like these next few weeks ought to be slow news weeks because it's all about the holidays. It's all about people getting home. You know, I get that. I get that, cheater. I know you're not exaggerating, but I'm just saying this is. What you're describing is exactly what it always is. Well, I was going to go home, but I think it would be better if I just stayed put.
Ball.
But at least that means my coworkers are not watching. Because I know they tune in from time to time. So I know they're going to be way too busy with this Madison school shooting to pay attention. Well, first of all, I don't even like playing Fortnite. And second of all, I just walked it off against the Cardinals in the NLCS of March to October. So I find this pretty entertaining. All right? And third of all, if I were going to play any other game, I would not play Fortnite. I would play Madden or NBA 2K. No, because franchise takes too long. You're going to be playing 9-inning games. All right? 9-inning games, that takes a really long time. You've seen me play 9-inning games before in MLB The Show. Okay? It takes a while. And if I play all 162 games, not to mention if I want to play minor league games too, then that eats into it. Then we're only talking about maybe one day. I might do an entire stream could take one, or I can only fit 1 day worth of games into the streak. I hate myself. Whereas this I'm coming in late in the games, 6th inning, 7th inning, 8th inning, and I'm just being asked to do a little bit. No, I don't like doing that. I don't like not having control. This at least gives me some control regarding the sim. And the game just determines whatever is an important moment. I think they took that out of franchise. I think they took critical moments out of franchise, so now you don't know which game to play. And they also don't tell you which one's the game of the week or which one's on MLB Network, and usually that was an indication as to which games were far more important. Strike 3, sit down. Well, I don't do it that way. And I like what I'm doing right now with March to October. This is just a quicker version of March to October. That's it. He's out. Or, I'm sorry, this is a quicker version of franchise. What up, Dodger? Steven Matz is very good at getting ground balls. This son of a gun. Or maybe I'm just not good at not hitting ground balls. Like, I'm getting on top of these pitches and everything, so this is not really helping my case for me. Yes, cheater?
That's the ball.
I know which I know what you're referencing, but like, I've never seen the movie, so I've never really seen like what were the choices, or I didn't really know what the choices were between the blue pill and the red pill. So I need you to help me out here. Yes, but what was the choice with the red pills?
That's the ball. 21. Oh.
Not helpful. Need a little bit more. Okay.
Handful.
So, who I got in the NBA Cup? I don't even know who's in there. I'm not paying attention to the NBA. It's just my least viewed sport. Like, I think I pay attention more to hockey than Bucks versus Thunder. I'm gonna go with the Thunder.
Oh, great.
stepdad got COVID, so I'm by him until. I don't think you want to. I don't think you want to be near him with COVID because you can. Oh, you're by your real dad. Oh, I see. Then yeah, that's smart. Yep. Although I don't know if you really need to go through that measures. I mean, I had COVID twice, and all I did was just isolate myself in my room. Should you get tested? You certainly can. Make sure. I don't know if there are any free testing sites around you, but if there are, you certainly can.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 33, Taylor Rogers.
0-1.
I mean, I don't know. I got it, but I've only gotten one booster. I really haven't gotten any other boosters. I got the COVID vaccine and the booster. That's it. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie, because I got the COVID shot when I also got the flu shot earlier this year. Because they were doing a 2-for-1. They're off injecting me with what's fentanyl? I mean, fentanyl will kill you. I don't think you want to be injecting that stuff into your body. And that's worse than death? Not from COVID, I'm talking about from fentanyl.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 27, Andrew Kittredge.
I mean, are you a person that has a reason not to want to be tracked by the government? I'm just like, I'm confused by that notion. Like, I mean, the government tracks us anyway. They know what our finances are. I mean, we have phones that have location alerts. Because in order to like be able to go places, if we use the GPS on our phones, then we have to turn on locations. So I'm sure the government is tracking that. Okay, well, I'm not a big fan of beans. Not a big fan. Just that. Yeah. Ugh.
The right fielder, number 2, Jorge Soler.
Nice, Soler with the home run. And you know what? We don't even have to. You don't even have to. Gary for the shooter? Yeah, I would absolutely say so.
Number 47, John.
They don't take threats lightly. Nobody should take threats lightly, especially in the wake of this recent school shooting. Nobody should be taking threats to shoot up a school or bomb a school or anything like that. No one should take that lightly. Can't do that anymore. I mean, maybe your school kind of went to the extreme, because I've had, like, when I was in school, there were threats against my school too. And what they ended up doing was just suspending the student. The school went on. There was no reason for it to close or anything, but the student was suspended. And I think even one of my schools in town here, they also recently got a threat, and they arrested the student who made the threat. I don't think they shut down the school, at least, not for the week like your school did. That just seems a little extreme to me. The way I see it, the way to handle it is you take the kid out of, or you take the threat seriously. You take whoever made that threat out of the classroom, out of the school, and you make sure that they get evaluated and a signed paper from a doctor or whatever that says that this student is not a threat. And the parents, if they do have weapons in the house, they need to make sure that that it's not within reach of the person who made that threat. Like, lock it up, hide it somewhere where they're not going to find it. Do whatever you got to do. That's what the parents can do. If there are no weapons in the house, then you talk, why? Why do you need to go cry in the corner? What's up, by the way, Bray? Boy. Montgomery? Hold on, I'm trying to think which Montgomery you're talking about. Jordan Montgomery? Is that who you're referring to? Oh, David Montgomery. Oh, the Lions running back. Unfortunately, we're at the part of the season where wear and tear is going to become evident. Just means the next guy in line has to step up.
One ball, one strike.
Well, obviously, your training staff is not doing a very good job of keeping the guys healthy. Why don't I play baseball? Because I'm overweight, and I was never really good at baseball. I mean, the last time I tried out for baseball my freshman year of high school, and the coach told me I got the lowest score. Like, I was terrible in hitting, terrible in fielding, terrible in running. It's funny because the coach, I never understood this, but the coach made everyone do a mile. We have one of those running tracks at school, at least at the high school that I went to, and we had to run a mile under 10 minutes. And it's like, I don't know, I couldn't do that. Anyway, so I couldn't run, I couldn't field, I couldn't hit. The only thing that was good about me was the fact that I had heart. Like, I played the game with a passion. But all that got me was Baseball Manager. And I was, after 2 years of that, I was like, I really just want to do some announcing. I love baseball, don't get me wrong. Strike three, sit down. And if I had the chance, I would love to play it, but I'm not going to be able to play it. So all I could do is just spectate it and play the video game version of it on gaming or on game consoles. That's all I could do. Believe me, I've seen some overweight baseball players in my time at high school. Okay, I've seen them. Doesn't mean they weren't any good. I think they were great. They were good hitters. Certainly weren't on the team because they were fast. Well, that's good that you're going to be on varsity. That's good. That's I mean, getting on varsity, and if you have good success, if you shine, maybe you'll get a scholarship for college. Mm. That's cheater, Bray. Elliot is cheater. Just so you know, that's why I keep calling him cheater. You would because there are 2 outs. Well, we still got a two-run lead. Just would be nice to add on, but of course I'm not going to because I hit it too well. Wow, that's a lot. But beans are healthy for you, so beans are very healthy. You obviously just don't want to eat too much of it. That's strike three, sit down. Well, the first sign that you're gonna need to go to the bathroom, go. Who's this? Logan Webb? So we have Webb, Snell, and Hicks, it seems like. Alright, so now we're gonna
Number 31.
we'll sit down Tristan back, warm up Brian Baker.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Nice, Wilmer. I wish I had gotten that. I wish I had gotten that in the last inning, but whatever. Well, maybe she felt like you were really looking out for her. Maybe she's changed her feelings about you.
Up next is Giants. The center fielder.
Well, that guy,
Yastrzemski.
if he's exactly who you say he is, then he's not going to have a problem with it. He's just going to move on to the next girl. I mean, I'm sure he's going to have some beef with you, but I mean, that's for you to deal with at a later time. Okay, all right. I'm just telling you that if he finds out you said something to her that eventually caused her to break up with him, and he doesn't take it well, I'm just giving you a warning. Some people don't take that lying down. You gotta be ready for any. You gotta be ready for any and every situation.
Yep, that ball went out.
Okay, all right. Just you better be ready in case he does. Yeah, that's not very good. Or that's not good at all. He's a D1 soccer player. Yeah, not good. Wait, was it repeated hitting or was it just a one-time incident?
Hey, 2. 0-2 is the count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, then you are absolutely right to lose respect for him. You are absolutely right to do that. I mean, clearly that guy has issues. All right, sounds delicious.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 75.
Okay, didn't really need to know that, cheater. No, I would go to the bathroom. Strike 3, sit down. Nope. I'm worse than that. But please go to the bathroom. And also, I'd like to stop talking about this.
That's the ball.
Because that's not really an appropriate thing for me to be talking about. Strike 3, sit down. Are they booing Duvall or were they booing Newpart? Maybe they're saying New. Well, it doesn't matter because we win the game. We are now 1 win away from the World Series. Of course, we could always lose this game, send it back to San Francisco, and just win it in front of our hometown fans. Can do that. But do we really want to give St. Louis a chance to be able to get back into this? I really don't think so. Hold on, it looks like I have some things here. All right, let's do this. Blake Snell is back on the mound. Wait, didn't he just pitch? He pitched game 2. And then Hicks was game 3. Or, yeah, game 3. Logan Webb was game 4. Okay, so, yeah, it seems like we're going with the 3-man rotation for the playoffs. I find that interesting. Okay, sounds fun. But like I said, I have no interest in... What year did I graduate? From what? From college or high school?
0-1's the count.
2014. Strike 3, sit down. UNC? What's that? You talking about University of North Carolina? No?
0-1.
No, I never went there. Or actually I did, but it was when I was much younger. Clearly not. Why do I have a feeling that that's really not something I want to look up right now?
Ball in.
I'll save it for another time.
One ball, one strike.
Besides, I have a feeling I would get University of North Carolina instead. Attaboy Wilmer Flores, let's add on. Maybe we could pitch the complete game shutout with Blake Snell. Oh my gosh. Jorge Soler. You know, I didn't replay Wilmer Flores' home run. I feel like I should have. But this was a no-doubter, so... Yes? Yep. Yep, right on the money. Actually, I'm only a couple months away from 29. Well, I'm glad that you thought I was younger. I'm glad you thought that. But no, I am not. I'm not that young. I was once, but not anymore.
At the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ah! 2-2 the count.
Attaboy Patrick Bailey, go to. You might get thrown out. No, you will not, because it is awful. They're falling apart. Hofstra. I've been running with them as my team in Diamond Dynasty. Yep, Dorm. Hofstra's out on Long Island, New York. I live in New Jersey. If I had to make that commute every single day, I mean, I'd be out tens of thousands of dollars. The good thing, too, is that for 3 out of the 4 years that I went to Hofstra, I had my own dorm. It was single dorm. No roommate to worry about. You know, I did do... Not really, no. Unfortunately, the bars that the college students like to frequent around Hofstra, they closed down, and the only bar that was left was one that doesn't really serve alcohol. I don't even know how it's a bar if it doesn't serve alcohol. Thought I was a frat. No, actually, I had way too many signs that pointed me not to do a frat. Like, the first year, or first week I was on campus, I was invited to a frat party, but I had to turn around and go back to my dorm because the police got called. So that ended that. Then my roommate, or my suite mate at the time, or a couple months later, he got sick from a frat party, and he had to have his stomach pumped because he got his drink got spiked. And then finally, when I did go to a frat party eventually, I was only there for like a few minutes, and then the cops got called. Thankfully, I didn't have any... I had a red cup in my hand, but there was no alcohol in it. Hell, there wasn't even any liquid. So it was a very dry cup, so even if the cops singled me out and tried to say I was drinking, I could easily show them the cup and say, no, I wasn't. So that's all the signs I needed right there to say, yeah, I probably shouldn't be part of a frat. I'm not saying that all fraternities are like that. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that those signs alone just made me not want to bother with a frat. Strike 3, sit down. Plus, I don't think you need to be drinking and partying a lot at college in order to get a college experience. To me, the most important thing is that degree. That's the most important thing. That's what you're at that college to do. Yes, I did.
Outside, that's the ball.
Yep. And I made Dean's List my final 3 semesters. No, not full ride, unfortunately. That would have been great, but not full ride. It was only, what was it, $18,000 a year? I mean, Hofstra is like over 60,000. I much imagine now it's over 70,000. So when you think about it, it wasn't even that much. Oh, well, good for him. Yeah, any opportunity that you have to be able to go to college for free, like, take it. Or make it as cheap as possible. Like, I could have gone to a college that's closer to my home. I actually got a $20,000 scholarship a year from that college, and I didn't have to worry about room or board. I didn't have to worry about meals. All I really needed to worry about was, you know, some tuition fees, some books or whatever, books and supplies. That's all I needed to worry about. And I literally could have gone there for like $5,000 a year. I mean, hell, $5,000 a year, I would have paid that straight out of my pocket. But that's not the way I went. So any opportunity you have to go to a cheap college, take advantage of it.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallego.
You know, unfortunately, I'm in student debt. I have student debt, albeit I don't even have that much left. In fact, I could pay it off like right now. I could pay it off, be student debt free, and that would be it. But I'd be lying if I said that it was easy for me. It was not easy. I mean, I had to make a lot of sacrifices. Especially when you start out in the workforce, you don't get a full-time job right out of the gate. You have to work as a freelancer for some time. At least I had to. And I had to do that for a year, taking any and every shift that I could. I had to do that. And then even when I did get full-time, I had to work overnights. Kind of like what I'm doing now, although not to the extent that I'm doing it right now, but still. But I had to make a lot of sacrifices. I wish I could say it was easy, but it wasn't. You know, that's the thing. You gotta be smart with money. You can have money, sure, but you gotta be smart with it. And I'm not just talking about, like, investing and all that. Obviously, that's a smart way to do it. But let's be honest, investing, you're not going to be able to touch that money for a while. At least not unless you want to be taxed on it, which a lot of people don't want to be taxed. So you can't touch that money for a while. You're going to have to budget. You're going to have to determine what it is that you can pay for, what your expenses should be, where you could cut some things out. Like, do I need to buy MLB The Show every single year? No. So if I had more expenses, I probably would not be playing MLB The Show every year, or Madden, or NBA 2K. You know, video gaming would go by the wayside if I had to budget for myself. Let's see, what else? You know, I would have to account, strike three, sit down. I'd have to account for dry cleaning, because I gotta get my clothes dry cleaned. You know, I gotta pay for gas in my car. I gotta pay for insurance on my car. Let's see, what else do I have to pay for? I gotta be able to pay to go to and from New York City. Bus tickets, train tickets, subway card. Gotta pay for that. So you gotta budget. You gotta determine what your gross pay, what you take home, what your income is. And then you need to add up your expenses.
1-0.
And then you can determine whether or not cuts need to be made if you're spending more than you're taking home. Or you could find out what you could do with that money that you're taking home if your income is more than your expenses. You know, you could take that money and invest it. You could put it into a rainy day account, as people like to call it, or emergency fund in case there are unexpected expenses, that kind of stuff. ultimately, you just gotta be smart.
That's ball four.
I know this seems like it's out of the blue, but when you're talking about money, I think it's very important that people learn. Credit cards are also very important. I used to think that credit cards were only supposed to be used in emergencies. But like,
One ball.
as you get older, obviously you're going to be more about spending, but it's also about raising your credit score. You have to establish a credit score. If you don't establish a credit score, you're not going to be able to get loans. So if you want a new car, forget about it. If you want a house, forget about it. Right? You have to establish a credit score. So, use the credit card, but use it responsibly. Like, I use it every week to be able to pay for gas. I use it to pay for my dry cleaning. And let's see, that should be maybe some food. Some food if I decide to go out and eat, get a quick snack. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't spend more than what you can afford. Right? So for me, my total usually comes out to less than $100 a week, which is fine. That's fine by me. That's affordable. But maybe for other people, it's $50 a week or $75 a week. Okay, as long as you don't pay more or you don't overcharge on your credit card. That's the other thing too. You cannot overcharge. All right, once you reach your limit, that's it. Do not overspend because that's going to create more than you can afford, and that's going to be a problem for you later when you have to pay the credit card bills. You have to establish a credit score in order to get loans. So use the credit cards, just use them responsibly. It's like drinking. You can drink, but drink responsibly. Don't consume more than what your body can handle. And just like credit cards, don't spend more than what you can handle. But that's my life lesson about working and finances. That's my life lesson for today. And ladies and gentlemen, the San Francisco Giants are going to the 2024 World Series. For the first time since 2014. Congratulations to the Giants. Now, we are 4 wins away from a title. That would be amazing if we can do this. I mean, honestly, like, I was planning on this taking me more than just one season. All right. I was under the impression that I might get to the playoffs, but I didn't think I would go this far. Because the team, look, I don't want to say anything bad about the Giants and everything or anything, but clearly there's a reason why in real life the Giants did not make the playoffs. Okay, this team, young, they're young, they're still trying to rebuild. I mean, they just lost Blake Snell, so oh, rough start against the Houston Astros. 2-0. Okay. Well, the important thing is that we don't panic. We cannot panic. All right. So, but this team did not have World Series roster written all over it. I mean, yeah, obviously I had to make trades. Like I had to go out and get Brian Baker to bolster our bullpen ever so slightly. I had to go trade for Willie Adames, bring him to the Giants because we needed an upgrade at shortstop, and that's what we got. And we also had to go out and get Dayron Blanco. Yeah, he doesn't really hit, but he's got speed, and that's more than what Jorge Soler has. Like, look at the difference. Blanco has 98 speed. Soler has 42 speed. The fastest guys that I had on this team, Chapman at 73, Jung Ho Lee at 60, and then, well, they're not here, but Tyler Fitzgerald and Marco Luciano. Those guys were the fastest that I had. And they are not really that fast. I mean, Fitzgerald is. He's got 98 speed, but that's it. And I couldn't have him playing shortstop every day. Not when I can have someone like Willie Adames. So Dayron Blanco was actually a good substitute because he can field certainly a lot better than Jorge Soler is. Soler is clearly a DH, and that's fine. That is fine. Now, we're going up against the Houston Astros in game 1 of the World Series. We are down 2-0. We do have a runner on. It's the bottom of the 6th, so we do have time. Houston Astros did not win 100 games this year. Oh, let's check out this presentation. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? Both the Houston Astros and San Francisco Giants are wearing their orange uniforms. It's like, what? How's this gonna go? Anyway. All right, here's the guy that has grounded into a lot of double plays for us, Wilmer Flores. Yes, signed out of Venezuela by the Mets. The Mets signed Wilmer Flores out of Venezuela. Can I score with Chapman? It's going to be close. Yes! Attaboy, Wilmer. And that was important, actually. That was very important. Because one, we avoided the double play, and two, we just cut this lead in half. And put another runner in scoring position over at first then.
That's one. 2 balls. Okay.
I don't think that's going to be enough. No. No. Not with 12 speed. I need a hit. That's what I need. Hopefully Yastrzemski can give it to me. And if not, I mean, we're in the bottom of the 6th, so we got plenty of time. That was a tough take. And honestly, I probably shouldn't have even taken that. But I got the call, so all good. I just lucked out. At the very least, we can tell the difference between the teams in their jerseys. Like it's obvious that the Houston Astros have a brighter orange or a lighter orange than the Giants do. So you can tell the difference. I'm just saying, like, I find that really funny that the Astros and the Giants decided to wear their orange uniforms in the same game. Love this battle between Yastrzemski and Garcia. We're going to tire him out, and that's a good thing. We tire him out, we can get to the bullpen, or we can force him into... Oh, go! That's a home run! Let's go! Mike Yastrzemski with the home run! Nice! Oppo Taco home run, too. That was a perfect. And that puts us in the lead. I don't know why Torres decided to go back. Like, even if it didn't get out of here, I think it was gonna be a base hit. Unfortunately, that wouldn't have been enough to drive in Wilmer, but it wouldn't have been an out. And that's the important.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Attaboy Adames.
Up next is Giants. The catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Fortunately, no compliments for Patrick Bailey. But at the end of the day, we do have the lead, so... And I know that we're going to be going up against Yordan Alvarez at some point, and Bregman. So we better tread carefully here. Excuse me.
That's out the corner.
Thank you. Like, of all the times you don't want to be giving up hits, it's the bottom of the order. You want to be able to get outs with these guys, because these are the guys that don't usually hit well. Strike 3, sit down. You certainly don't want to set them up for the top of the order. Jose Abreu. Poor Abreu. What a fall from grace that 2020 MVP award was. What a catch by Blancos. Now, see, Soler would have never made that catch. But Blanco, because of his speed, he was able to do that. Nice, Flores. Even Flores can have his moments in the field. What's going on? Alright, let's see. We got Altuve, Jolks, and Yordan Alvarez. I mean, Alvarez is just going to be too tough. And so is Altuve, so I feel like in this situation, it's probably best to go with Baker. Yeah, that puts me in a bad spot for Yordan Alvarez. But at least I'll have the matchup. Or Baker is one of the more reliable arms out of the bullpen, at least in my opinion. Hence why I traded for him. Let's see. Nice. Attaboy Chapman. I was about to say, like, I thought he was safe. I think he's safe. But the umpire agreed with me, so it's all good. And there we go. That right there was crucial. Okay, because 1 run, yeah, it's a lead, but it's not a safe lead. You know? Particularly when it comes to Altuve and Alvarez. So at least having 2 runs, if I do give up a home run to one of those guys, assuming it's not with runners on, then it's not a big deal. Now we just padded on by having Wilmer Flores hit that, or not Wilmer Flores, that was Soler. Having Soler hit that RBI double. And then here goes Yastrzemski driving in a run. 2 runs, actually, so this is good. Rafael Montero. Now I feel a lot better. And actually, I don't even have to put in Baker. I can just put in Luke Jackson. But I'll keep Baker in there in case Luke Jackson has a hard time getting through the lineup here. Plus, I could save Brian Baker for game 2, you know? You redeemed the... I see that. Yep. Yes, you did. Okay. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll finish up this game. We'll take a quick break, play the game, and then I'll be right back to finish it out. Or finish out the March to October. All right. So let me just get through this. I'm actually not that far into this game. In fact, that was the third out at the top of the 8th. Strike 3, sit down. I'm debating if we do this game, you know, I'm doubting that I'm going to have a lot of, or when we do this game, I'm probably not going to have a lot of time afterwards. I mean, I'm going to be over the 3-hour mark at that point. So I don't know how much further I want to do it, but I also don't want to do a half-hour stream just to round out the World Series. If that's maybe it takes longer. I don't know. Attaboy, Dayron. I mean, did I need to steal that base? No. But there's nothing wrong with adding on to the lead. If I could do that with Tyro Estrada here, excellent. Man, Chapman has had it rough. But then again, this entire playoff series has been rough on this team. They've had low averages and everything. Like, even Estrada, yeah, he's had a 187 average. I think it's just because we've gotten, you know, sounds like my puppy wants to go outside. But my dad's going to have to take care of that. All right, Jackson. Finish it out. 3 outs. Take game 1. Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, 2. Nope, that's away. No, that's a ball. 2-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher,
I mean, the good thing with pitching this far with Jackson means he's not going to be available for game 2. And why I say that's a good thing is because that means I could go right to Brian Baker or Taylor Rogers and not have to worry about it. All right, so that's game 1. Take game 1. 1 down, 3 to go. But Dodger has requested that I play him a 1v1 game in Diamond Dynasty. So I'm going to take a break here from March to October, and we'll move over to Diamond Dynasty to play that game. Let me just make sure that my lineup is exactly how I want it. Oh yeah, I meant to take out well, Acuna is not really that bad. I don't know. I mean, small sample size for Mickey Mantle. Now, do you want me to start the gate? Do you want me to invite you or what? Or do you want to invite me? It's up to you. Okay. Yeah, but it says that all cards are available. Shouldn't be any wild cards. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Just because my cards are mostly season 3? I mean, I have a couple of season 4 guys here. I don't understand. But whatever. See where you are. There you are. All right, just sent you the invite. Ugh.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the second
I'm sorry, Dodger. Can you just give me 1 second? I have to go do something real quick.
Xavier Edwards.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball one, no strike. Ah! I got one ball, one strike. Hey! One ball, two strikes. Ball, that's inside. Yeah! Ball.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
One oh. One ball, one strike.
Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Thank you for pointing that out. It's not like I said much. I was just saying when I came back, sorry about that. Just had to go let my dog out. I thought my dad would take care of it. He didn't. So I had to take care of it. My dad's feeling sick right now. And then I was just mentioning that we both are throwing out Severino, so there's a good chance that Severino's going to come out with a win. The thought just makes me happy.
Batting second, the center fielder, Nicky Mantle.
Ball, that's off the plate. That's ball two. 2-0. Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3. Hey! 2! Count is 3-2.
Batting third,
Yeah, Mickey Mantle is still standing there. Oh, so.
Count 1-0. One ball, two strikes.
Nice. That's gone. No, why is everyone going back? I don't understand that.
Ball one, no strike. Hey! I got a ball, one strike. One zero.
Although now that I think about this, tomorrow I can just do the three World Series games, and then after doing that, or if I win the three more World Series games, then I can just go right to Diamond Dynasty.
Yep, that ball went out.
And just do the Captain Blizzard drop, because I think the third one is coming out tomorrow.
Ball two. Two balls, one strike. No, that's foul.
So yeah, maybe I will do that if this game goes forever. And I'm sorry to those that were hoping for this to be the finish to the San Francisco Giants March to October. But when someone redeems that play with or against me channel reward, I have to honor it. So I'll do the 3 games, or I'll wrap up on March to October tomorrow, and then I'll go into Captain Blizzard. And if time permitting, maybe I could even do some Madden Ultimate Team. I was so frustrated this morning playing Madden Ultimate Team before I went to bed and everything. Because I was trying to, I had the daily mission of getting an interception, and so I went into solo battles to do it. The problem is that the opponent that I selected, he had Patrick Mahomes as his QB, so Mahomes just kept scrambling. I got a lot of sacks out of it, but I didn't get any interceptions. And the worst part was there were at least 3 or 4 opportunities for me to be able to intercept the ball. And yet I didn't do it. So that just frustrated me more. I tried to keep scoring so that, you know, my opponent's team would end up with the ball, but eventually they just kept punting it to the point where even if I returned it for a touchdown, which I did on the final play, time ran out. What's up, Judo Red? How are you? Yep, Soto on the Mets. Very excited. But I'll be even more excited if Pete Alonso joins him. I don't know how likely that is. Some people are getting pessimistic on the odds. And I can certainly understand that. A jersey? I don't really do jerseys. That's just not my thing. Because if anything, I definitely prefer the shirt with the name on the back, name and number on the back. That I would actually wear.
That's Bolton.
Actually, the Yankees have interest. The Yankees have interest. I've heard the Mariners name come up, or the Mariners come up, and I think that would be a good fit for him. I did hear that they were thinking about the Phillies as well, which that would be a heartbreaker for me. I think it's a little bit of both. Plus, I kind of thought that Seattle could use a power hitter like Pete Alonso on their team as well. So I think it's a mix. Like, media speculating, but I think there's some truth to it as well. I mean, at the end of the day, it might just be Scott Boras trying to run up the price on Pete Alonso with the Mets, making them think that Alonso is going to sign elsewhere. You think the Yankees get Bellinger? I don't think so. I think the Cubs are going to keep Bellinger, especially since they just traded for Kyle Tucker. Like, I don't think you trade away Bellinger after getting Tucker. I just don't see that. I think that if the Cubs are competing, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I feel like that the Cubs want to compete now that the Brewers have downgraded a little bit by not signing Willy Adames. I mean, the Brewers are still capable. It's not to say they're not capable. It's just it's going to be a lot harder or it's going to be a little bit harder without Adames, because he was their best player.
0-1's the count. Aye. 0-2.
Excuse me. I mean, Cheater certainly thinks so. You know what's funny is that in the March to October that I'm doing with the Mets off stream, I actually got Jackson Churio from the Brewers. And I actually didn't give up a whole lot for him. So I'm really happy because I could sign Churio to a long-term deal, and I think he'll take it. But that's another mode. That's not really... Okay. All right. I could pause. You know, but as far as the Tucker trade goes, I think that says to me that the Cubs want to win. I think they have to do a little bit more. I think they need to sign some relievers. Their bullpen definitely could use an upgrade, but I think it's still a solid team. That's why I don't think they're going to trade Bellinger. And as far as the Yankees go, I mean, getting Devin Williams, I think, is an upgrade over Clay Holmes. I'll give them that. Still, like, that doubt is in there. That doubt of whether he could be truly clutch, especially in a hitter's ballpark, considering that Alonso took him deep in the top of the ninth in Game 3 of the NL wildcard round. You know, that's always going to be a question. And that was the right field, too. Don't forget that Yankee Stadium has a short right field. So, I'm not, I mean, that doubt is always going to be there. Whether Devin Williams can truly be clutch for the Yankees. I think he can, but that doubt is always going to be there until he can prove that it's not justified. So those are just my thoughts on those trades. I really haven't heard anything else about, you know, other trades or other signings. No Soto jersey. I don't do jerseys. Maybe I'll consider a Met shirt with his name and number on the back. I would consider that. But I don't do jerseys because they're just uncomfortable for me. And also, like, I just have a thing about not wanting to do player, like, I always hate buying jerseys with names on the back because what if that jersey changes? Like, as an example, Jeff McNeil. You know, if I had bought a jersey with his number on it prior to 2020, it would have had the number 6 on it. But 2021, he changes the number to 1 so that Starling Marte could have it, could have number 6. So he just changed the number, and now the jersey is no good. The McNeil with number 6 on it is no good. Also, it's really expensive. I mean, I think jerseys are like $150. That's very expensive. I get that Soto is going to be around the Mets, but like $150 for a jersey, that's a lot. That's why I like the shirts with the names on the back of the on the backs, because it's like that's still an investment, but yeah, because I'm saying I'm supporting this player, but yeah, but yet I could. It still has the Mets at the front, and it's not expensive. That's a good question. I always like the home jerseys, but then again, I actually enjoy the black jerseys. You know, that's just what I grew up with. So I think if anything, I would like to get a black jersey of the Mets. Like, can you imagine that a black jersey, a black Juan Soto jersey? That would be sick. Or maybe I could do purple, like for Grimace. Ah.
Now back, catcher, Jorge Posada.
But I think I would also like to do my own jersey. You know? Like, I would buy one that has my gamer tag on the back. Like, it would say TTV next, or TTV next JG Gen. And then I would have the number 24 on the back of it. Yeah. Or the number 24 underneath next, or TTV next JG Gen. So that people can say, oh, TTV next JG Gen 24. That would be awesome. I think there's only, I mean, I could design that myself. I could design it. But I also could sit with the 7-line army and have that printed up. It's well, I don't want to say it's complimentary, but they do offer it if you do buy a ticket with them. Because I see those offers and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Now back, second baseman,
So, yeah, that I think I'd rather have like a customized personal jersey before I get a player's jersey. Again, that goes back to just uncertainty whether the player is going to spend their entire career with the Mets. Like, that's the other thing, too, with the Soto contract. You have to remember, Soto can opt out after 5 seasons. So he could decide he doesn't want to play with the Mets anymore and just opt out. So what's the point of buying a Soto jersey if he's not going to be with the Mets beyond 5 seasons? I mean, 5 seasons is a long time, yes.
Nope, foul ball. Ball 2. He's safe.
But still, it's not like it's only a third of what his contract is. or contract length, I should say.
Three-two.
Now back, left field, Tyler O'Neill.
Hey! 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now back, the center field, Juan Soto.
Ball.
Ah, man. I'm not going to be able to get 99 speed out there, so.
Now back, the second baseman, Xavier
Oh,
O'Neill. Now back, the first baseman, Luis O'Reilly.
Ball 1. Nope, outside.
all right. Yeah, I would have been, I would have been very surprised if that had landed for a hit. Would have been very surprised if that had.
Hey! 0-1.
Let's see. It's unfortunate that there's not a lot of baseball news going on. Like, I get we're just over a week away from Christmas and everything, but you would think that they would want to get
1 ball, 2 strikes.
the signings done before the new year. But I guess everyone's just playing the waiting game, waiting to see what happens with all the other signings.
The third baseman, number 5, JJ Wright.
Ball 1, no strike. That's a ball. Count 1-0. Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1, no strike.
Oh, jeez. That was close. That was close.
He's out.
Leading off for the line. The right fielder, Aaron.
1-0.
Ugh.
2 balls, no strike. No strike. Three balls, 1 strike.
Oh, dang. Hank Aaron. But I will say, Judo, I am excited to attend a... nope. Sorry, Dodger. I hit L2 by mistake. But I will say, Judo, I am excited to be going to a Mets game next year. You know, I definitely want to see Juan Soto hit for the Mets. I do want to see that, so... You know, it's just... I have to figure out a game that I'm going to go to. You know, obviously I'm taking 2 weeks off in May to be able to go to 5 different ballparks. But none of them are going to be Mets, and none of them are going to be at Citi Field. Or not one of the stadiums is going to be Citi Field. I'm doing like a tour of all the ballparks that I haven't visited. New York versus the Yankees? What? What are you talking about? Yankees versus Mets? I mean, that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard. Those tickets are a lot. And they're usually sold out.
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
Especially with Juan Soto being on the Mets now.
One ball, 1 strike.
I think someone for opening day, when they introduce the players, they should make a sign that says, "Welcome to the Soto." You know, like a play on to "Welcome to the show." Someone ought to do that.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
0-1's the count. Hey, 2. 0-2 is the count.
At least I got the home run with with Hank Aaron.
Nope. That's the ball.
Oh, man. That is a rough one.
We got full count. Take your base, ball 4.
Yep.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the shortstop, Clay Herman.
Ball 1, no strike. Two and 0. Ball, that's low.
Really? Ah.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Slurve right down the middle. I'm lucky that wasn't driven. That definitely had the distance. Lucky it went foul.
That's the ball. That's ball 2. 2-2 now. He's out. He's out.
Interesting triple play there.
Leading off for Long Island, the second baseman, Greg Biggio.
Sorry, but I had to get the outs.
Ball. Counts 1-0. One ball, 2 strikes.
I don't know why I swung at that. Really don't.
Oh.
Now pitching, Blake Ryan.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Oh, come on. Darn it.
Two balls, two strikes.
Leading for the Nationals, the center fielder, Juan Soto. Now pitching, Chris Marquez.
Out. Foul, that ball's foul.
I mean, really, there was no reason to do that. To not get foul when it was already foul. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Nope.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis O'Reilly.
Ball.
What? I should have checked personalized on, or it should have changed personalized to perfect.
The batter,
My
the designated
fault.
hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey. Ball, that's down. Ball two.
No! Oh man, I took a bad
Now batting,
route to that ball.
Jose
Darn it.
Hey. No ball, two strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-1.
The third baseman, number 5, Jason. Now pitching, Jeremiah Estrada.
1-0. Hey. I got one ball, one strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that pitch is up.
Darn it, I tried to hold up.
The right fielder, number 44.
Couldn't even do it.
Aaron.
Warning track foul. Darn it. Alright, can my bullpen batten down the hatches and close this one out? It's going to be a tough one. Got Jorge Posada.
Walker. Bueller.
Ball 1. Inside ball. Ball 1, no strikes. Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The bat, number 7. Trey Turner.
Alright, GG's, Dodger. Great game as always. Love it when the games are close between us, you know? Provides for some good baseball. Everyone always loves a good close game. Oh, look at that. I managed to get the cycle rewards. Let's see what I could get out of it. Ugh, excuse me. 7,500 subs. I'll take that. And I think I'll open up some show packs just to round this out. Wow, my first diamond in a show pack in a while. Dante Bichette. I think I already have him, so quick sell. Excellent. Love getting the goals. Like Cody Bellinger. There it goes. See ya. Yes, even Mets fans know the Michael K. Call. Even though that personally, and again, this is my opinion, I like Gary Cohen's call better. It's out of here. Victor Scott. Quick sell him. Yeah, we're flying through these packs. Doesn't matter to me. There's gonna be more packs tomorrow. Like well, actually, maybe I should check to make sure that the that there is a new drop tomorrow. Maybe I was mistaken because I've been used to it the last couple weeks. Another 99 guys. Rich Gossage. I don't have him. So welcome to the squad, Rich Gossage. I'm also going to buy a vault pack too. Let's see. No one from season 1 that I don't already have. Same thing for season 2. So season 3 I should really have everyone. Go Dante. No one here. Everyone is just quick sell. Quick sell, quick sell, quick sell, quick sell. And we'll do the 30 show pack. Oh no, that's crap. Did not mean to do that. Crap, crap, crap. I just meant to buy it once. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make all those stubs back. Hopefully it's a high 80s. Teoscar Hernandez? I could live with that. Ooh, I'll definitely sell that. Ha! That's awesome. The Rangers home 2023 World Series champions jerseys. I love that. Uh-oh. I didn't realize I had a second Brewers jersey. Hold on, that's a problem. Hopefully no one gets seizures from me doing that. And I had a Cubs jersey too? Wow. Better go through, just make sure I don't have any other duplicates. Yes, I see the Brewers there. Okay. So it's only the Brewers and the Cubs that I had duplicates of. And that's fine. All right. Just going to do a couple exchanges. And then I'll call it a stream. All right, so we're going to stop at, or we're going to resume at page 18. Definitely shouldn't have a shortage considering I just bought 40 show packs. So there shouldn't be a shortage. All right. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ugh. All right, so page 11. All right, page 5. We're almost done here, guys. Almost. I'm just buying a little bit of time here. Okay? That's all the common exchanges that I can do for now. Go open up the bronze packs. Always get more of these, and then I do the silvers or the golds. I just want to get back up to 1 million subs. I'm sorry. And And I'm actually in the wrong, I was in the wrong exchange. Sorry, that took a little while for me to think about. Yeah, you certainly did. Yeah, I mean, we each got some balls that probably should have been home runs. We each had them. Yep. That Hank Aaron home run, that was big late in that inning because that's the only reason I won. Excuse me. All right, so page 14. See. Let's sign Jace Young to a 1 year. Uh, that's not really a player that I'm familiar with. Do you have a little more information about him? Sure, you can run the bases. Okay. Well, that's good. We could always use more speed. Of course, the big signing that I want them to do is either Alex Bregman or Pete Alonso. Oops, wrong exchange. Wait, no, wrong players. He plays for the Cardinals. Okay, maybe I can look him up. Hold on. Or he used to play for the Cardinals. What was the guy's name? Yuge? Jace Yuge? I don't see him here. Hmm. Yeah, he must not have been on their roster, on their 40-man roster. I thought so. Okay, well, I mean, if he can run, I guess that's a good thing. Always need speed guys out there. Did you guys see that steal at home that Siri did in the, I guess it was the Dominican Republic League, where he had to avoid the, man, that was crazy. I watched the replay of it before I came on here. It was pretty crazy. Nice, a diamond. Ooh, maybe this is a live series. Kyle Harrison, of course. Well, I don't have them, so I might as well keep them. All right, I'll take these packs down, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Because now I'm approaching the 3-hour mark. Live series, live series. Satchel Page. Actually, do I have Satchel? I do. But I can quick sell him for 8,000. At least I think I'll be able to get above 1,000,000 stubs. Yeah, I'll definitely get above 1,000,000. Good, because I was actually worried about that. Another blue, so a low 90s diamond. Nick Frasso. Well, I don't have him either, so guess I'm keeping him. Awesome. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV Next JG 24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. I mean, overall, this was great. I wish we had gotten a little farther into March to October, but you know what? We got to the World Series. We played through 5 games in the NLCS. So, and we got to play 1 in the World Series. So that's 6 games in total. That's pretty darn good. We are 3 wins away from the first World Series in Giants franchise since 2014, or the first World Series title for the Giants since 2014. So that's what we'll be looking to do tomorrow. And after we're done with that, actually, did I check this? Hold on. Blocked. I'm blocking it. Of course I'm blocking it. Hold on. Oh wait, I just realized. No, I'm not blocking it. It's right underneath me here. December 17th. So the third drop in the Captain Blizzard program that is coming out. So that's what we'll be grinding after we finish up the March to October series. So I hope you'll tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.